everybody. Welcome to my Speak Up for Our Future channel. I know I did a video earlier talking about Larry King on my home channel, sharing news and music, but I wanted to share some news here too. Earlier today, we lost one of the greatest broadcasters CNN has ever had, Larry King. The host of Larry King Live and Larry King Now. Not to mention some of the little commercial spiels that he did on the TV. But I'd rather remember him as a broadcaster and not a seller of snake oil. I don't know what he exactly died from, but I know he was in the hospital for COVID-19. Which is rather sad because after all, he's had 87 years, but, this has come to a time where we really need to start taking appreciation in our lives and try not to sweat the small shit, as they say. But yeah, you can go to Yahoo News and you can look at all the news headlines you want on that. If not, you can go to my main channel, Sharing News and Music, on YouTube for any and all latest updates, because I have a lot of links on the stream over there, so take your pick. Now to get on with the major news at hand. Donald Trump's little trial may happen on February 8th or 9th. Depending on when they decide to get off their rocks and actually do this, because a lot of his supporters are basically his fall guys. Now they're saying they're going against putting charges on him. I guess the GOP is kind of wavering, but we really cannot let him get away with the crimes that he's committed. I mean, what happened at the Capitol did not need to happen. But then, stupid is as stupid does. If you're stupid enough to follow a guy like Donald John Trump, then you deserve to lose your job. You deserve to lose your financial security. Think about those that don't have their financial security. In fact, I just heard about a young boy in my city. I guess he started his own yard service. The kid's 11 years old, right? I heard about a young boy at the age of 11 starting his own yard service, trying to earn enough money so that he could help save his home because it was just recently foreclosed on, and they have to be out by the end of the month. Let me see if I can find that while I'm on here. 11-year-old boy in Columbus trying to raise money to get in a house. Oh, crap. Come on. This damn thing's not working right. Money to get a house. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Okay, this comes off of WSYX6. This was just aired on TV at my area this morning. See if I can get it to come up. But it says, an 11-year-old started his own lawn care business to help his family. Now he's trying to raise money for a new house after the bank foreclosed on his current home. And he doesn't want to leave the neighborhood because he loves his neighbors. He loves the area that he lives in. He loves his neighbors, and he doesn't want to lose their business because it helps him earn money and be fiscally responsible. Let's see what they're saying here. This comes off of ABC6 on your side. And the GoFundMe they set up to help this kid's family is thousands and thousands of dollars up. in here, and it says, at just 11 years old, Tamaran Shepard already has a knack for business. The young boy has his own lawn care service. He started it to help his family. He has 7 sisters and 3 brothers. I rake leaves, pull weeds, plant some stuff, and all that kind of stuff. I cut grass and shovel snow. And when it snows, Tamarin said. Maria Durant says, raking leaves and helping his neighbors with their lawn. This 11-year-old started his business to help his family. Now he's trying to raise money for a new house after the bank foreclosed on his current home. And it says, now the family needs more help than ever. It's been really hard for my house. It's getting foreclosed on, and the first thing I could think of is my clients, he said. The family has to be out of the house by the end of the month, and now they're in need of a new place to live. I think a lot of times today, people think that they are alone when it comes to finances. Jessica Fuller said. Fuller lives in Tamarin's neighborhood at the Gather's Place, and she's hired him to work around her home. There are a lot of people that can vouch for Tamarin now that he's a hard worker and amazing human. So Fuller started a GoFundMe, which you can click on if you want to donate, to help the family raise enough money to move and to find a new home. So, yeah, I don't know if this link will fit in the sidebar, but this young man could certainly use some help because he is a good young man with a good heart and he wants to help his family. But one kid can't do it alone, especially when you have a house that you love to live in. But again, in times of hard crisis like this, the bank decides to foreclose on a person's home and kick them out at the end of the month when there are no jobs to be had. People are hurting. This is why we need to get our economy back on track, for one thing. But to hear about this young boy at 11 years old taking on such an awesome responsibility, and he doesn't want to leave his clients. And it's a hard place for a kid to be at 11 years old when he should be doing his bit for school and then having time for fun and then any outside work that he wants to do, like his little lawn business. You know, he should have that opportunity. And to hear about an 11-year-old kid doing so much to try and help his family, and yet at 11 years old, he couldn't possibly do it alone. So I'm asking you, any good person out there that's watching this video, go to my sidebar over here and you can make a donation in the article because you can click on it. It'll take you to a GoFundMe where you could donate as little as $1 up to any amount that you want to help this young man find a new home for his family. And I think it's sad, but if we are the people that we want to be, try and reach out and help, okay? I really think that we need to step up and start helping our fellow men. Let's show Trump what being a good person really is about. And I think his story, the young man's story, should be an example. That when the chips are down, there will be people that are out there that can help you. I'm hoping that his family finds a safe and warm place to live. Hopefully he won't have to leave his clients because he obviously cares and they care about him. So, yeah. But what are you going to do when we are in the middle of a pandemic and people are being evicted and foreclosed on at the worst possible time? I think it's really pathetic. I think it's really sad. It shouldn't have to happen, but it does. But you know what? He's a good kid. He deserves all the help that he can get, and he deserves all the love that we can give him. We certainly need that in this time, you know? I know things have been hard on all of us. My brother John lost his job last year at Macy's Furniture. And my sister-in-law, that is married to my twin brother, lost her job at a box shop. And my older brother can't find a permanent job. He's kind of doing some side work, working in electrical work, but it's not a permanent situation. He wants to be close to home, and I could certainly understand that. But people are really struggling now. And I hope that you guys will consider donating. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Every little bit helps. If it helps to get this kid a nice new house where he can feel safe and comfortable, then let's make it happen for him, because he's trying to be a good person. And I know times is hard for all of us, but any little bit that you could donate will certainly help this young man, because he certainly deserves it. Well, I'm going to get off for now and go to the bathroom, make me some lunch, and try and get some things done around here. Lord, my house is a mess. But again, keep an eye out for any news about the trial on Donald John Trump. Go to CNN or your local news affiliates for any and all updates. Over the coming days, I might be online. I don't know. We're supposed to have some freezing rain here this week, so just have to make sure that we don't lose power or have any other problems. Plus, I've got to pee. Damn. But, we'll get through it like we always have. If you want, come over to my other channel, Sharing News and Music. I'm thinking about doing a discussion over there about the current news of the day, namely Larry King and whatever else is going on. But, it just depends on how things go this afternoon. It just seems like everything would go bad in 1 week. It certainly would. So until we can get more of this vaccine rollout that Biden is promising, it's going to take a lot of work, but we'll try and get through it. And I'm glad that Biden is doing his job. He is actually working. Because we really need this. I mean, too many people have died under Trump's watch. And a lot more of his supporters have been arrested. But like I said, sometimes you can't fix stupid. I keep hearing about people that are crying when they're being put on the no-fly list because of the Capitol attack. That's one thing I want to end out on. I've been seeing a lot of videos of these rioters, or homegrown terrorists, as I like to call them. I keep hearing about these homegrown terrorists crying that they can't get on the no-fly list, and they're blaming the public for ruining their lives. Let me say something right now. I'm not the one who twisted your arm to go to the Capitol to possibly maim or kill any member of Congress. I'm not the idiot who told you to fight like hell and go to the Capitol and take our country back. I'm not the one who followed an orange idiot to do the most worst thing you could ever do. You threw away your freedom because you followed a raging, crazy-ass narcissist who allowed you to be the fall guys. He's not on the no-fly list. Why? I don't know. But you, the average, everyday Joe Blow motherfucker from down under, and I don't mean Australia, down under the bowels of hell is what I mean. You dumb motherfuckers from down under in the bowels of hell. You decided to follow an idiot that threw your ass under the bus while he's down there in Mar-a-Lago, facing downstairs from his so-called neighbors. So, who knows if they're going to be staying at Mar-a-Lago, but you know what? I don't care. But we need to rein him in and any other motherfucker on the Capitol that allowed the tours of some of these idiots, and we need to hold them accountable. That includes members of the Grand Old Party and possibly any Democrats that may have had something to do with it. That attack did not have to happen if his followers weren't so dense or they weren't so stupid. But to the terrorists that overtook our capital, you put that on your ass. You put that on your ass because of your blind hatred of Nancy Pelosi and anybody in government that sealed Biden's victory. You want to go back to 1776? Build yourself a fucking time machine. We are in the 21st century. Let's make this one count, kids. We got rid of the dick stain that they call Trump. But his permeation is going to hang around for a long time if we don't rein him in. That includes his little puppet master, Giuliani, who said, and I quote, they said, let's have trial by combat. Let's rein those two in. Make your voices heard. I certainly am. I'm going to write to every single legislature that if you don't put Trump on notice and punish his ass, he's going to come back in 2024 and he will try the same shit again. There you have it. I hope to see you over there on my Sharing News and Music channel this evening. I welcome the conversation. We will go into a more in-depth discussion then. But for now, take care of yourselves, call your family, FaceTime, stay clean, and hopefully we'll get more batches of the vaccine so I can go over and get my shot. So, yeah. Take care of each other, people. And please, please, please try to help that young man I spoke of. Well, gang, I gotta go. I gotta take a leak. Bye. Come on. Whew.